part did you play in the movie?
I was the real driver in the movie.
The real driver?
Well,
Well, you want to explain that.
I hear a lot of people talking about they were the driver. I guess there were a bunch of drivers. I was one of them.
And who did you drive for?
I drove Alphonse the man.
Oh, you drove for Alphonse.
I sure did.
Okay, how did you like driving for Alphonse?
I like being with Alphonse in any way I can be.
Why? Who was Alphonse?
Alphonse is China. China was a man I first came upon in my neighborhood walking a big dog. And I came upon this man, and he turned to me, and it was like the sun rising. I have never seen a spirit come out of a man like I saw out of Alphonse.
Well, are you an actor by trade? Is that your profession?
No.
Have you had any previous acting experience?
Yes. In fact, I'm an actor's equity, but I'm not an actor by trade anymore.
So you just got involved with this movie by meeting someone when you were walking down the street?
I love the man. I've known him for years. He was my neighbor. His children babysit for me, for my kids. And
Well, since you were so close with this person, how were you able to separate the person that you knew with the character that he played and you played? What did you do to...
well, luckily, I was an extra, and I didn't have to face that. See,
You were the driver.
I was the driver. So
But
we were just hanging out together.
So you didn't have to do anything in particular for your part to know that this is different? This is not my friend?
Well, I did have to do something different.
And what was that?
I had to be more mellow. Because to be with China is to be more mellow, is to just bring your energy to a wholer space. And I'm always that way when I'm with this man.
So suppose you had to act with somebody else, would you want to do that?
No. It doesn't feel like acting when it's with China. It's just being with him. It's just taking his vibe. He's a very, very powerful presence. Probably the most powerful presence of any human being I know. So it's beyond acting. I mean, and that's why. I mean, I was an extra in the film. Now, I like to think I'm an intra in his life, you see. But in the film, I was just an extra, because just to hang with him, not to have a lot of interaction, not to be a lot of lines, just to sit with him, to me is a great privilege.